Welcome to Karaoke Live. Come in and say hi. You know we're gonna have a good every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Welcome to Karaoke Live. I don't think there's any sound. Great. That's just great. I don't think there's any sound. Oh, there is sound. Oh my gosh. Oh, there is sound. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. Okay, so there is sound. That's good to know. Also, I didn't know that could happen. Okay, so there's usually a little green light indicating that there's sound, but there wasn't this time anyhow. I might cut that out, and if I cut that out, I'm gonna sing the theme song again just so that it seems like I just opened. Welcome to Karaoke Live. Come in and say hi. You know we're gonna have a good time every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Karaoke Live. Tonight is poetry night because my voice is like when I was trying to practice for the show, I just felt like anything I was hearing, and I think my allergies are about to like starting to act up. And so I think I need to take allergy medicine and then be good for next week. So this is going to be a shorter show. So if you want a longer show, go ahead and watch last week's show or even play the guitar. But this week we're going to do some poetry. But the first one is going to, or I'll save. Okay, so we're going to do poetry that I've written within the last 12 months, within the last year. And so we're going to start at the beginning and go through it. Go through the poetry, and at the end, I'm going to have a special song for those that stay until the end. So be sure to watch until the end. But yeah, I'm only going to try to make this about a 15-minute show. So it's going to be shorter. So let's get on with it. Okay. I'm called to be a leader and a fighter, to go farther, to go higher. Not sure how this is possible, out the window with the civil. I'm called to be the best and the worst, the last and the first, to beat my drum the last, to make them all the proudest. I'm called to work in high demand, no longer traveling without a plan. I wonder if it's ambitious or is it just discontentment? I'm called to be the best I can be, and I make the highest call of me. Little Miss Perfect, I wouldn't mind the title if I earned it for more than a smile. I'm called to travel far and travel near, to be there and to be here. Split in two, well, that's impossible. Am I an angel or the devil? I'm called into peace and to war, even though I'm tired of being sore, just another soldier on the battlefield until I become general without one kill. I'm called beyond what I feel I can do, but others' faith in me pushes me through, to light the way to do what I thought I couldn't. Here I am called again, like Jon Snow to rule it. I'm called, and the bell is ringing, and fight back the fiction. I don't want to answer, but I have to win it. No rest for the weary soul, and life is but a prison. But don't worry, I'm just venting. Where's the fighter? Where'd I hide her? Where's the fire? It used to burn in my eyes before. I was determined when I was pinned. Now I'm winning, and the embers are dim. Is it a longing to be young? Before I was hung, out in the world so done, now all I want to do is run to a simpler time, but now is not the time to feel sorry and whine because right now I gotta rise. I'm called to be great, to be first to love hate, to hate love, to forsake what I once knew as the right way. What I thought I knew I don't, not when I'm losing hope. That's why I need the me of old, the fighter who was brave and bold. Now I sit and wallow in my inadequacy. I'm really 26, but I want to be 18. I want the spirit of that younger me, with the knowledge I have now of the world that surrounds me. Where is my fighter? She was resilient. An ever changing stream, she went with the flow like nothing was a challenge. Those who went before her fell on their own sword. I want to be 20, but I spoke every word. Where is my fire? The flames have been put out. Now I sit drenched with my own doubt. Time flies by with each passing hour, and all I do is wish that things didn't turn sour. Living in a land of what ifs, as if I wouldn't be different, yet loving who I am, now yet still this prisoner. I'm offering a reward, if any can find her. Or I'll give it to her if only she would reappear. I can't coax her out because money doesn't drive her. I love her, I hate her, where is my fighter? I have to speak cryptic until I will go public. Then I can tell all I won't care if I fall. I have broken this into parts, so each has a part. You can put it together and maybe figure out my current weather. Spoiler, it's a storm brewing around me. Spoiler, it's a storm brewing inside me. I want to fight it and at the same time embrace it. Either way, I'm called to run into it. My next biggest challenge, hopefully the final boss. Once I knock her down, may there be no more loss. I've tried for peace, now it's time for war. I've tried for war, now it's time for peace, but no more. No more will it be peaceful, not when she is deceitful, actions unacceptable, a saint in denial, a devil in disguise, and I believe the lies. Now it's time to rise, but my fighter's gone to hide. Do I want to be this way, or do I want to be that again? I'm just really trying to figure out how to be me again. I know this doesn't make sense at the moment, but until I go public, I have to be cryptic. Decipher my code, and you'll know our skeletons. Now, like I said, these poems were written within the last 12 months. So I think they're really good to read and things like that. But let me just say, these poems are not always where I'm at right now. But still. And this one's a song slash poem thing. So for better or worse, not the same as I was. For better or worse, I'm all out of love. For better or worse, for better or worse, for better or worse. For better or worse, I'm taking the fence by storm. The fighter in me has been reborn. The fire is cold, the will is hot. I'm done playing nice, rest my soul, oh God. Bring me into the light, my soul is in reverse. For better or worse, world peace, perfect love. On my knees, praying God, remove the stone from my side one last time. Last puzzle piece, then I'll be whole. But I can't bring defeat back into my home. I'm changing the game, gotta do what it takes. Living with all my past, honest mistakes. Mirror, mirror on the wall. What do I see when I look at me? Is it the wrecking ball that I need to be? Or a beautiful disaster sinking into the sea? No, my sins won't be forgotten. If need be, I'll do right just like a disease. For better or worse, not the same as I was. For better or worse, I'm all out of love. For better or worse, for better or worse, for better or worse. For better or worse, taking the fence by storm. The fighter in me has been reborn. Lead me into the light, my soul is in reverse. For better or worse. That one was obviously called For Better or Worse. Going on to the next one, like I said, I'm just going through these pretty quickly because it's going to be a short show. Once again, watch last week's show or any of the other week's shows or a longer show. And also, don't forget to go to votingrightsalliance.org to view my Black History series. Well, it's the Black History series of the Transformative Justice Coalition and the Voting Rights Alliance, however I write it. And so if you're interested in that and seeing some of what I do for work, go ahead to votingrightsalliance.org where you'll find an interactive calendar. And it includes social media posting and just all 29 days we've just honored or educated about a shiro, hero, or event in, in African American history that has helped fight for the right to vote for African Americans. Okay, continuing on. This poem is called Irrational Fear. Irrational fear, holding me back, tying my arms down as the walls fall. Irrational fear, chaining me captive. I'm not sure if you're real. Are you so irrational? Irrational fear, you've stemmed from logic, embedded now into my brain, preventing my progress. Irrational fear, are you to be appreciated? Are you keeping me safe? Do the walls have to fall? Irrational fear, I confront you every day, but you intimidate me, so I run away. Irrational fear, who can I tell? You're destroying everything, I can't be me. Irrational fear, isolated incident, recurring theme, hurting me. Irrational fear, I cry because what else is there to do? I'm frustrated as you take my power. Should I or shouldn't I be worried about you? And as I procrastinate from this stress to offer some relief from you, work piles up, friendships fall down, and it's all because of you. I was doing great before others made you. I was on the path to achieving max capacity. Now you've stolen that from me, and they care too much, and they don't seem to care. And I can't shake you. I can't get away. You stay in my mind. It's your home now. Irrational fear. Rational fear. Like I said, once again, another disclaimer. Just these poems are how I felt at the time that I wrote these poems, but it's not necessarily how I feel now. In fact, most of these poems are not how I feel right now. Another song before we get to the last song, the special one. I don't remember all of this, but I'm just doing this from memory. One of the songs that I wrote. Um, uh, I'm the I'm the impossible girl with the broken heart. Always too young for my world, but sanctified, all set apart. Don't always know where I'm going, but I ride the winds to get there. Through the fire, I'm a river flowing, I can't stop here. With my hand on the plow, I aim to be worthy. I know ain't no one righteous, but I'll dang sure try. Lean on me as I walk through the valley, tearing down mountains as my enemies rise. Oh, but why did you stop me in my tracks? Thought I was doing what I was supposed to be, right on track. Now do I have to slow down because everyone needs me? Now do I have to slow down because everyone needs me? I can't really remember how the song goes, but yeah, maybe one day I'll sing the full song. Okay, on to the final song, which does include poetry. Includes a bit of a spoken word part. Anyways, so here you go. This song is called Trash Bag. Life is a misery, yeah, I've seen it all. When I was walking down the street with nothing at all, I only had a trash bag, it contained everything I had. When I was dragging it behind me down the street, how can it hide the pain? And how can it hide the fear? How can it hide from the rain? How can it hide from my tears? With no shelter above me, I only had these streets, just my trash bag and me. How did this happen? How did this happen? Brightly shining sun greets the morning, dark endless roads say goodnight. Highways to hell in my world morning, all these long days with no good night. If you ask, I swear I'm a traveler built in truth. The best lie she says, it's all my fault, my fate I anchor. So me and my trash bag drag again tonight. People are unpredictable, and I know too well. One moment it's heaven, the next is hell. I had no permanent support. They left when they got what they came for. Quickly realized who was by my side when I'm sleeping beside my trash bag at night. My trash bag couldn't go the distance, but my trash bag had to travel with me. My trash bag couldn't have more than could fit. My trash bag couldn't be too heavy. Bouncing from place to place, that would or wouldn't have me. Just my trash bag and me. How did this happen? How did this happen? Brightly shining sun greets the morning, dark endless roads say goodnight. Highways to hell in my world morning, all these long days with no good night. If you ask, I swear I'm a traveler built in truth. The best lie she says, it's all my fault, my fate I anchor. So me and my trash bag drag again tonight. It's funny how we live, so many, do everything and anything to live life not on the streets. Buy a house, rent a room, be locked in the golden handcuffs of doom. Yeah, when you see a homeless person, you have no empathy for him. You always think it's drugs. They would ask for food if they were really in need. They're probably making bank begging here in the snow on the streets. And when you think I'm special, you go out on a limb. But so much potential doesn't matter when no one looks inside the shelter where I am. They said I'm too pretty to be homeless, like it's okay if you weren't attracted to me, like only my looks determine my success, and those not deemed worthy are reduced to second class citizenry. It's funny, too, how so many inspirational stories end with I was almost on the streets, and I'm not judging, but just proving that it is the worst thing one can imagine being. I lived it for the majority of 5 years. I don't wish it on anyone, but I do want you to understand homeless people's tears. My home was a tent, a bando, a cot, and a church, a bench. Only a night shelter, so during the day walking pregnant in the rain, completely drenched. What you assume, what you think you know, you really don't. And understand the different things that can lead to that situation. You're so about adoption over abortion, but don't lend a hand to help all the current foster children. They get woken up to be told to get a trash bag too, to go to an uncertain place, forced to an unstable fate. And if they age out, they are, for the final time, told to gather their things and leave. And sadly, because of this, a high percentage of them end up on the streets. Maybe show some compassion. Open your heart to recognize another person. So when you see just my trash bag in me, you won't just try to stick a band-aid on the crisis. You won't have to be a witness to my poverty. You'll empathize that being in and getting out of homelessness isn't easy, but you knew that already. Because isn't it funny? We work our whole lives away so we don't have to sleep on the streets. Life is a mystery. How did this happen? How did it happen? Brightly shining sun breaks the morning. Dark in this road, say goodnight. Highways to hell and my world morning. All these long days with no good night. If you ask, I swear I'm a traveler built and true. The best lies. She says it's all my fault, my fate I incurred. So me and my trash bag drag again tonight. So me and my trash bag drag again tonight. So me and my trash bag drag again tonight. Anyway, that was my song Trash Bag. It was a shortened version of it. I didn't sing the actual chorus. Well, I didn't sing the bridge, I guess. But at any rate, one day I'll do that song fully, but my phone's about to die, so we're about to sign off. Like I said, super short show. Watch last week's show. Don't forget to give this video a like if you like the poetry and you want me to do more poetry, even when it's not just when I'm sick. Yeah. And don't forget to comment and, subscribe if you're not subscribed. That's pretty cool. And I see we do have one comment, and it's Miss Gina Marie Gordon. She said, hey, Mom. But we're about to wrap up. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget, go to votingritsalliance.org to view the interactive calendar of our Black History Month series. And yeah, stay awesome. And well, almost out of time. You just started. Yes, but you can rewatch the show if you missed anything. And we're about to do the flop. Thanks for all the views, thanks for all the love, thanks for all the commenting that you've done. It's karaoke live, I hope you had a good time. Next week is another one. So thanks for all the views, thanks for all the love, thanks for all the commenting that you've done. It's karaoke live, I hope you had a good time. Next week is another one. Every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks. And Miss Jean Marie Gordon said, how long have you been? I'm assuming she said on. Only about 15 minutes. It was a super short show. And let's figure out this flop here with the new mic. This is... Okay.